Hey, welcome to the second course video for the song Telomeres from Sleep Token and their album This Place Will Become Your Tomb. I'm musically malnourished and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. In these videos, we do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. So let's get in, see what's going on with this song. All right, let's review. So telomeres are protective caps of repetitive DNA at the ends of chromosomes that prevent them from fraying, fusing, or being mistaken as broken DNA, ensuring genomic stability, or what it pronounced genomic stability during cell division. Though they shorten with each division, acting as a cellular clock that limits cell lifespan and is linked to aging and diseases like cancer. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's carry that context on in. This says telomeres are at the end. Okay, repeating, sorry. They get shorter each time a chromosome replicates and are the limiting factor for cell division and therefore an organism's age. Telomeres is about living through death and beginning again, with the telomere reference implying a growth or birth through the death of one individual. All right, verse 1. You guide me in to safety and silence. As you breathe me out, I drink you in. This says this first verse is about reciprocity and balance. You breathe me out versus I drink you in is one contrast. You guide me in versus you breathe me out is another. It creates an image of cyclical breath exchange and rebirth. Cool. Chorus. And we go beyond the farthest reaches, where the light bends and wraps beneath us. And I know as you collapse into me, this is the start of something. Rivers and oceans we could beckon. No, your eyes and your limbs are instruments to pick apart the distance within. I really love this. So it is this idea, right, of us kind of being one. You're guiding me into this place of safety and silence. You're breathing me out. I'm drinking you in. We're intertwined. Together we go beyond these farthest reaches where light bends and wraps beneath. Such a beautiful line. And I know as you collapse into me, this is the start of something. Rivers and oceans we could beckon. This is an interesting line because beckon is like to call, right? I wonder if it's trying to say like we could create. So beckon, make a gesture with the hand, arm, or head to encourage someone to come nearer or follow. Attract the attention of or summon someone by making a gesture. Seem to be appealing or inviting. Which is interesting because it does have the thing about limbs in that same verse. This beckoning, your eyes and your limbs are instruments to pick apart the distance within, which I just feel like that is this connection with a person, their eyes and their limbs just being a part of you. They're these instruments to pick apart this distance within, to understand the inner workings of a person, right? Because that's what true relationship is. The physical is so empty without the emotional. And I think what makes true relationships are the emotional exchange, right? Because even in the physical, you know, if you even talk about the idea of sexual relationships, like Of course, the physical aspect is something so wonderful, so great. And from my perspective as a Christian, it's a gift from God and it's meant to be stewarded well. But especially in marriage, and again, being married for 17 years and working to keep that part of your relationship so meaningful, the two go together. There's such a deep, wonderful emotion and internal connection. It is two souls coming together and sharing, yes, in a physical moment, but the memories and the way you've loved and served one another through the day, the care, the safety, all of those things. So even to go obviously beyond just a sexual relationship, it is what you share with one another through the days, through the ups and the downs of life, the times that you fail, and then the times that they fail, and you're there to pick each other up. And it is understanding not just who a person or what a person does, but who a person is. Like, no one knows my wife like I know my wife. You might see what she does. I know why she does it. I know her intent. I know her heart. I know what she's thinking most of the time. Sometimes it's unknown. But the same, with me, she understands all of those things. And so I don't know if it's just these rivers and oceans. They're obviously rivers and oceans are life-giving. So maybe it is this idea of the rivers and oceans within each person, or just talking about something deep and powerful that they're able to do together. All right, the bridge. Let the tides carry you back to me, the past, the future. Through death, my arms are open. This says, in the context of the song title, this references rebirth and the idea that identity and connection exist beyond timelines or termination. Refers back to the offering, especially the line, my arms belong around you. He expressed his devotion and how he provides safety for the other person. It's just it's an openness, it's a vulnerability. The chorus, we go beyond the farthest reaches, where the light bends and wraps beneath us. As I know, and I know as you collapse into me, it's the start. This is the start of something new. Da-na-na, to be here with you. And I know, looking in your eyes, know that it's true. It's the start of something new. Ooh. Sorry. Okay, that's High School Musical. Okay, that's the end. Yeah, I think there are a few things that feel free to share your thoughts and opinions, the way that you read some of these things. But I mean, it's a really beautiful song. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll have a conversation there. Thanks for being with me for this one. Hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.